ass out there for anything. These is looking at ass. They've become ass obsessed, and it's diminished the value of what a woman is.
But it can have a dick in the front of it?
Then they don't curl. Did you hear what that nigga just said? Did you hear what the logic he just explained to y'all in that video?
They were drunk and they were arguing, and they was just like, Saucy, how do you get a money to with Saucy said, how do you do that? You just slide it off to the side.
If a nice, fine ass is at the top of your list when selecting and choosing a woman, then I used to hear the elders say that Satan is the master of deception. What's more deceptive than a man with a beautiful body like a woman? So if you're not focused on this manly face, you'll accept that woman's ass because you're not turned on by a woman's face, beauty, woman's beauty. You niggas turned on by a body.
Facts.
You niggas turned on by, I'm turned on by beauty. I take a tall, skinny, no titty, flat booty, pretty face motherfucker for anything. I mean, I'm intrigued by beauty.
Just the essence of a woman.
The essence of a woman. I'm turned on by eye contact, not by ass shaking. Get me way across the room making eye contact, not shaking ass. So that's the difference. The attraction. Somewhere down the line, they were trying to condition us as little boys. They were saying, pussy don't have no face. They were telling us that when I was in elementary, middle school, when I first started having that. Pussy don't have no face. So niggas start fat girls, ugly, niggas stop looking at their face. I never stopped looking at a woman's face. This group of men is crazy about ass. That's why they seesaw both ways.
Charleston White on why men, more straight men, are sleeping with trans women. Do y'all agree or do you disagree with what he just said?
I got something to say, but I'm gonna let Molly go first.
Oh, I don't want to go first. I'm just saying they're not straight. They sleeping with anything with a penis. They just pretending. They're like what?
I'm about to go
Tasha
get
K,
some drinks. I'll be right back, y'all.
Tasha K interviewed that one gay guy, and he made a good point. Like these DL men and trannies are one and the same. They both like cosplaying. They're pretending they're straight, and these ones are pretending they're women, but they're all just gay dudes. So I don't get it. I don't know. I do think that these men are way too, I think the whole society is too sex obsessed to where it's no boundaries, and that's nasty. It's just nasty. And it's nasty that these men don't even think they gay no more.
I want
And
to
it's
say,
like,
y'all was mad in the comments because I said the ladies should get on PrEP. This is why. He said it doesn't matter if it's the female. If the body looks good, he'll hit it from the back. That alone is insane to me. It still has a penis in the front. Still
I
has
ain't getting
balls.
on no PrEP. I'll just stop having sex. I'm not finna take no pill that might still give me AIDS.
That might be a good idea, Molly.
These women just need to stop. Like if you have to take PrEP, why are you having sex? I don't get. Instead of taking all these pills like women will do, don't have sex. It's so many other, like, I don't know. Because it's sad when it gets to the point where almost you gotta assume he's probably gay. Like no matter if it's a man, he's probably gay. At this in 2026, 90-something% of them probably gay.
You looking at a man ass thinking, oh yeah, that's thick. It's wild to me.
Oh, I've seen that before in real life. A little gay dude was walking past and a guy looked at it and left. I'll just say that. So these men don't even hide it no more.
We can't see it.
What, your negative AIDS test was that?
Yep.
I will say that a man who is gay, has gay tendencies, is DL, likes men, whatever you want to call it, yes, we'll go for that. I think that the men who are completely straight will not, because that is a man. And I don't care how said man is shaped. I'm not going to demonize a man for looking at a woman's butt or for liking the shape of a woman. That's embedded in his DNA. That's how he chooses subconsciously who's going to have his children and who would be best suited to have his children. I'm not going to say that a man, again, looking at a shape of a woman being the key word, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that those men are also attracted to things that are of the feminine essence. And a man is never going to give you the essence of a woman. Like he was saying, it's in the way that we look at them. It's in the way that we talk to them. It's in the way that we walk, in the way that we move. A man is not going to duplicate that for a straight man. So if you're DL, you just looking for a hole, period. If you're gay, you don't care where the hole is. Just think about glory holes. A straight man is not trying to hit it. He's not going for that. I'm not putting that on them.
Too many of them cosplaying like they straight these days. That's the problem.
So what happens when they turn around and they say, "Oh, that's a dude," but they still in the back of my mind like, "But damn, he was thick." Like
they still be thinking that, girl. You know
exactly.
He gay.
Exactly. That's why
because I can't look at no stud and just because she looks masculine still be turned on. If it's a woman, I'm like, ugh, what's wrong with you? You can't cosplay to be a man. You're not that. I don't care how masculine you look. I'm not going to be attracted to you because you are replicating a man. You're not a man. Like that whole essence ain't there in you. So if these men are lusting after something else looks like a replica of a woman, they're oh, I almost said the wrong word. Ooh, they're just gay.
But that's my point. You know when the essence is there and when it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for
they know. They know.
Woman. There's
they
a
just ignore it.
They know it. So it's not just random men out here being fooled. I don't believe that. Now I've seen some pretty trans women, beautiful. And in the comments under their pictures, people are like, something about this don't feel right. Because you know
that bone structure.
Right. You know, when you have your instinct screaming at you, you know. For the people who don't know, they didn't want to know. But again, that's the difference between a gay man, a DL man, and a straight man.
It's these DLs and these trannies. They just it's worse. It's worse because of them. Because at least the lesbians and the gay guys, it's like whatever. Then you got the cosplaying DLs, the cosplaying trannies. I don't like that. I don't know.
And we making it so easy now. We got lavender marriages where, hey, you could be married to me, but you can still go have you a guy on the side. Like, what is happening? And they be having babies with him. So that means he's sleeping.
Just when I was about to give him an excuse and say rent was expensive, you said they were babies. I got nothing. I don't know.
It's Barack Obama. That one guy Tasha K was interviewing, he basically said after Barack Obama and the gay people could get married, and they just felt comfortable enough to start coming out the closet.
But just
here we are.
It doesn't mean they weren't gay. Like one person is not going to give you license to spend your whole life around if that's not who you are.
But when you have so many people who are normalizing it now, like at some point after Obama was president, I had a friend who was a female, and next thing I know, she's married to a woman, and it's like, huh? You know what I'm saying?
I understand because I've been caught off guard.
Our whole relationship, I thought she was heterosexual. So at some point, one of her female friends, she was in the closet with, until Obama came, and here they are.
But even if Obama hadn't come, they would just be standing in the closet. So what's the difference? Like now you're just hiding it.
Because now they're talking about adopting kids and all this, and that. So
feel
here
like
we go. It becomes a thing.
different issue, but I also feel like there's a lot of kids that need.
Childbearing comes into the picture, and then that becomes an issue. Like it's other issues, and I don't know why society be forgetting. Like it's an unnatural lifestyle, and of course, it's gonna throw the whole equilibrium off because it's you're fighting against the natural design and order. Just just is what it is. But it's all a big psyop. All in the Epstein files, they've been planning to turn people gay and transgender. They doing it in labs, so it's all a part of the agenda. Black folks keep falling for it.
I don't think it's just black folks. I think it's just people in general. I mean, that's what's being pushed out.
It wasn't pushed in my family growing up, and nobody else I was around. And
Yeah, I don't think it's being pushed in family, so to speak.
now you almost weird if you talk against gay men. Like it's even men who will attack me in the chat for not being on gay men's side. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I was supporting the whole agenda, I would be part of the problem. So,
Mm.
and then it's ruining people's households. So that's that too.
There's a whole lot.
What kid wants to know that they daddy got put out the house because he was sleeping with another man? But this is happening. So
I don't know. Lex, what do you?
D Wade, like this is happening, and we supposed to normalize it. I think that's child abuse, and it always affects the kids. So I don't know. I think if men gonna be gay, they gotta quit being DL with it. And if men's gonna be trannies, they need to be honest about it and stop being deceptive. That's what I don't know. But men never gonna have these conversations with each other because they be protecting each other.
Well, here's the question. If you say that men need to not be DL or just come out of the closet, why would, let's say, Obama ushering this in and making people think that it's okay to come out of the closet, why would that be a bad thing?
Because you don't see these pride parades and these kids being indoctrinated and these kids getting their junk cut off and their boobs cut off. This is why.
Right. All of that's bad, but at the same time,
that's what it leads to.
But if you're going to be gay, be gay. Let everybody know. Don't hide it so that everybody knows how to make informed decisions.
I don't even think people should have the option to think that that's even an acceptable lifestyle, to be honest. That's just me. I think that has to be taught. It got to be put in you. I did not grow up thinking that anything about homosexuality was natural. You can't convince me as an adult. You couldn't convince me as a child. I will never teach my children that it is natural. I will never teach my children that they have to accept that or they have to be around a group of people that are like that if it does not make them comfortable. So that's just me.
So what was the conclusion? Do y'all agree or disagree with what Charleston was saying as far as like what convinces men to be okay with being around trans people or whatever?
So we agree and disagree. So I say I agree with that, but only for men who are into men. I think men who are into women, solely into women, doesn't matter what this dude is shaped like, he's still a dude.
I think that prison culture has probably done a big job.
Oh,
Because there are so many people, especially within the Black community, that celebrate and then wind up getting locked up. I think that prison culture has done a number on the Black community as far as our sexuality.
And it's gang culture. So these gangs are nothing but gay dudes posing as hard street men. That's why these women be with these gangsters and drug dealers and be mad that they be fruity tooty.
Yeah.
It's all. You can't be a thug and in a gang, and I'm supposed to think you straight.
Yeah.
Right. You getting in the gang by getting some head or giving some head. That's insane.
And y'all was in prison most
Is that what
times.
they
Like,
doing?
Some of them, from what I heard, I don't know.
Nigga, you know, stop lying.
Mm-mm. Okay, somehow I ended up on this TikTok, right? I don't know how I went down this rabbit hole, but it was all guys that were in prison telling their stories, and it's some crazy stuff. I would never date a guy that can't. No, thank you.
I don't doubt that, but I still think, as a collective, it's not that many people. I think there's a lot more heterosexual men who only like women, who will only deal with women, walking around being with women and multiples, because we talk about them all the time, about how they're spreading seeds all over the place, about how they're not settling down, about how men are cheating with other women. So I just don't know that it's as pervasive as we kind of make it out to be on the internet.
I think it is.
The
I can't go
only
nowhere
trans I
without seeing a
know, I've
tranny
seen on this
now.
panel. Well, not this panel, was on the internet. I ain't never seen no trans in real life.
Well, I've seen
They around.
Wait, pardon me? What are you talking about?
He said he ain't never seen a trans in real life.
No. Reverse that though. Like he said on this panel, ain't been no motherfucking Chinese up here.
Yeah, her name, that knife dude.
Yeah, I know who he's talking about. It was a guy with a really, really deep voice that was dressed like a woman.
That shit was weird as fuck.
Oh no, I wasn't here for that.
And that nigga ran off and was switching.
You know what?
That shit was weird as fuck.
That junk was so funny.
That shit was weird.
Ran off.
Mr. Logic was up here. That shit was hilarious. Oh man!
And so you gotta find that part.
That shit was hilarious.
It was a real long time ago.
Yeah, that's when we first started the Monday show.
That must have been on the other channel then.
Yeah, it was like me, you, Q, Logic, that dude with the dreads for that be in the army. What was his name?
Let me see.
That was a real long time ago. If Logic was up
there.
I just want to know why he ran off switching. That's funny.
Logic was like, "What the fuck did I just say?"
Because you have to over exaggerate to compensate.
We don't care, nigga. That shit was funny. We all died, man. Our soul went to heaven.
What?
Like Glorilla's sister,
Terrible.
how she was just overly over the top trying to be manly.
Oh yeah, was Quest on that one?
I could try to find it.
It's probably it's gonna be a minute. Well, I think he's probably in the title. If you put like Naive, whatever the next name was.
No, I don't think that I had that on there though.
You know, it had to be like a trans topic, like from Q. It had to be on the Anton Daniels channel.
Let me see, God. Let me see if I can find it.
That shit was hilarious.
I will say this though, with women who end up being studs, I always wonder because it seemed like a lot of them look better as boys. So I'm like, which came first? The fact that she knew she wasn't a pretty girl, or that I don't know.
They always be masculine, even when they little. That's what I've seen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie about Anton.
My ninth grade English teacher told me I'd be a pretty girl.
Oh, that's so insulting.
I told the
When
principal.
I was out, this guy tried to talk to me, and I was like, "Listen, I'm not trying to be rude, but are you bi?" And the only reason I asked him is because I'd never seen a man with a choker. Like he had on a diamond choker and 2 nose piercings, and I was just kind of like, I gotta know before we even exchange any kind of anything.
I've got several questions.
I got several questions too because you thought about it.
What did you say?
Wait, what did I say to start it off, or what did I say after?
What did he say? And did y'all exchange any kind?
He said, he was like, no, I'm not. He said, I'm just different. I'm from New Orleans. I'm not from Kansas City. So this is just how we dress.
That's not,
Gay. They be fruity.
that's not true.
Mm-mm.
And you still, if a nigga with a choker, you should have ended it there, man. What the
A
fuck?
blinged out choker. I wanted to be like, let me
You
get
ask questions is the problem, nigga.
Some of these men don't think if they
Thank you. There should have been
if
no
they're not
question.
dating a man, they don't think they're gay, but they'll still sex them, and they don't
I
think
wanted
that's
to know,
gay.
y'all,
These men is
regardless of
deranged.
if he was or not. I just had to ask. Like,
No, nigga, you was going.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that he was DL. Do you think he would have been like, actually, girl, I'm glad.
Yep.
Like, that's what happened.
Yep. She was down with it.
I still wouldn't have gave him the digits because I still don't trust it. I just wanted to ask for myself because it was too much. He had on more jewelry than me.
You had conversation. Conversation rules the nation.
He was the
nigga.
bartender.
That man told you.
Ain't he a
Don't
bartender?
look at me like that, Sliver. You know.
Slim, you already know.
Bars, nigga.
Not bars. Not bars at all. You cannot say conversation rules the nation and say bars, man. That is so 1980s. You can, and you was just freestyling yesterday, and that shit was terrible. Back to back L's.
He waited until today to tell you that, though. He didn't say it yesterday.
I did say it yesterday. I said that was terrible.
Bars yesterday, Molly. He was like, "Dang, that nigga Quentin said some shit real quick."
Nobody said that. Everybody was just like, that was weak.
No, he had bars.
What?
We got suburb bars over here.
Oh, hey, Molly, you a good friend. I respect it. You a good friend. That's love. That's love right there. Jesus.
Man, for a nigga like me, for that shit to just come off the dome, nigga, you gotta give me a little bit, nigga.
That did not come off the dome.
Hey, Rio.
Word for word.
Guess what time it is? Welcome. I'm glad you typed that.
Find it on the internet.
Celebration, bitch.
I did not say that it was on the internet. What I said was,
I wrote it down.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate.